Guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, the Wallabies earlier today released their squad to play New Zealand this weekend, and it's pretty fire, I'm not going to lie. I actually quite like it. I haven't had a chance to get to my actual setup, so let's break it down. Please like, subscribe, it really does help the channel grow. Let's get into it. So, the Wallabies are coming out with, pretty rapid team. Andrew Kellaway did pull up injured, so we are seeing Max Jorgensen fill in at 15, and then we're seeing Harry Potter coming in at 14, and then Corey Toole at 11. So they got a lot of pace to burn. Harry Potter hasn't exactly been that consistent, and he hasn't really showed, he hasn't really been part of the squad that much in terms of the Rugby Championship, but good chance to, put his best foot forward and really put in a strong performance, because that is what's going to be needed up against the All Blacks. In general, very strong. I mean, we are getting to see Salakai Lotto coming in at 5. We have Nick Frost at 4, and then Tom Hooper, Fraser McWright, and then Harry Wilson at 8. Obviously, Rob Valentini, he pulled up as well, so he's out of the squad. We are getting to see Tom Hooper fill in that 6th spot, so he's a good replacement. He's got a little bit of versatility, especially in that number 5 spot as well. But otherwise, James Slipper, Billy Pollard, and then Tanielo Tupou, they are going to have that physicality. How are they going to be able to handle De Groot, Cody Taylor, and Tara Lomax? I don't know. That's a completely different ball game, because personally, player for player, I choose the All Blacks. I think the All Blacks have this one pretty sound, but if there's ever one thing you never do, is count the Wallabies out. We saw the Lions do it. We saw them get, a good beating. We saw the Springboks do it. They got themselves a very good beating at Eden Park. Whether the Wallabies can be the first team to break that Eden Park and Ellis Park in the same year, I don't know. I would love to see it. Don't get me wrong. That would be absolutely phenomenal. I just can't see it happening. The All Blacks at Eden Park are damn near enough impossible to beat. So it's going to be very, very difficult. But otherwise, there's always a possibility. I mean, when you have the likes of Corey Toole, Max Jorgensen, and then Harry Potter on the wings, I'm not the biggest fan of Harry Potter, although I love the books and the movies. I'm not a big fan of the rugby player. I think he's all right. He's nothing like spectacular. I would have loved it if we had to see Max Jorgensen at 14, but unfortunately Andrew Kellaway did pull up injured. So it is what it is, and kind of just go with the flow. But honestly, I'm really looking for Daugunu to play. I think he is phenomenal. Personally, I prefer him over a lot of other players. I think we will get to see him later on in the second half, but I'm not the biggest fan of Harry Potter. I'm telling you, I'm just not the biggest fan of Harry Potter. He doesn't instill confidence in me. Daugunu, he's brilliant, and he's got a lot of versatility. He's rapid. He's got a lot of physicality about him as well. So, yeah, that, I don't know. Hopefully Harry Potter puts in a good, a good performance. He's gonna need to, because this ain't the Tri-Wizard Cup. This is the Rugby Championship, completely different. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that one pulls out. But otherwise, we get to see Tate McDermott, James O'Connor coming in. I wasn't expecting James O'Connor to be starting personally. I really wasn't expecting him to start. He's a phenomenal player. Every time he's come on, he's been absolutely brilliant. But I just was not expecting that. And then in terms of the bench, they got Panga Mosa, Angus Bell, Alan Alatoa, Jeremy Williams, Carlo Tazzano, Ryan Lonergan, who might actually make his debut for the Wallabies. That'd be fantastic if he can make that debut. Good player. He's got a big ceiling. How he's going to handle it, I don't know. The All Blacks is not the best time to be testing new talent. But hey, if he's got the legs, if he can do it, why not? Tane Edmed, I was honestly expecting Tane Edmed to start, and then Filippo Daugunu. So, yeah, we definitely are going to see that physicality of Penga Mosa, Angus Bell, and Alan Alatoa to be coming on. How are they going to handle those All Black forwards? Not a clue. And Rob Valentini was such a big component in that Wallabies forward system. He was just an absolute warrior. So without him, they definitely are going to feel it. They are going to feel the pressure, because they got Simon Parker, they got Artie Survey and Wallace Atiti in that back row. They're going to be feeling that pressure. And then on top of that, Scott Barrett is out injured, but they have They have Tupou Va'i at 5, and then they have Fabian Holland at 4. Fabian Holland does not stop. If anything we saw in the time that he played, especially in France, the guy is an engine. He can happily do 80 minutes, week in, week out. Phenomenal player. How are they going to handle that physicality? I don't know. But would I be lying if I said I don't want the Wallabies to win? Yes. Can I honestly see it happening? No. I feel the All Blacks are going to take it. I am going to do a match preview later now that we have both teams out, but something inside me says that this is All Blacks game, especially at Eden Park. But maybe, just maybe, we see the Wallabies, come through with a bloody godlike performance and just pull a rabbit out of a hat and come through with a win. Max Jorgensen coming in with 2-3 tries. Corey Toole. I don't know. I think that kick and chase game, if the All Blacks cannot nullify that kick and chase game, I think the Wallabies could have a bit of freedom. They can have a bit of fun there. But otherwise, please drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and catch you guys in the next one. Bye.